saying the Lord was soaked in semen or some shit.
Yeah, Lord and semen.
Yeah. Philosophies, which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus said the Lord, when the whole earth...
Yeah, he called us African Americans, he called us Puerto Ricans, he called us Native Americans. Yeah, you say God doesn't exist, okay? That's how you multiply your words against the Most High.
Thus said the Lord power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate in our land. So will I do unto thee, thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord.
Yeah, so the Most High is going to completely destroy the root of Esau, okay? The ones that survive in the other countries, they're going into slavery. He's going to destroy the root of Esau here in America. He's going to destroy the root of Esau in Israel, okay? So that means everybody in the land of Israel that's in Israel is going to be completely destroyed. Everybody that's in America are going to be completely destroyed.
If I may say something, you know, the Lord said in Daniel's that the saints of the Most High were going to take the kingdom through force. Now, even though Esau, through his military and force, took that land, what didn't happen? The Lord never returned to give them that authority. So that's how you know they're full of shit. Because the Lord said that he wasn't going to actually give us power and authority to do that. Spiritual power, not an actual army and carnal weapons, guns, knives, bombs, drones. We weren't going to use or require none of that bullshit technology. That the Lord was going to give us the spiritual power, and the saints were going to take it. First of all, the word saint means to be holy. And you know, they're nothing but wicked. They don't keep none of the laws. They believe in the Talmud higher than they actually consider the Torah or the Tanakh. So there's no way in hell that the people of the Most High, they're doing the bidding of Satan. That's what they were chosen to do, man. First of all, Israel had to lose their heritage. Now, how did we lose our heritage? Through slavery, right? And then they took it upon themselves, okay, to what? Call themselves the people of the Most High, which is part of that prophecy that we were going to lose our heritage. But you know, it's clear that we're the people of the Most High, not just based upon looks, based upon our spirit. And if you try and an Edomite do this word, man, the spirit of Satan's going to come out in him. Then I got Malachi, the 4th chapter. But them so-called Jews, man, they first of all, the Lord told the nation that's not desired to gather themselves together before the day bringeth forth. That day is the return of Yahweh Shai. Okay, before the day passes the chaff, what? Before the nuclear missiles drop. That's another indication that they're not the people of the Most High. First of all, they weren't redeemed in chariots and brought to that land. Okay? America wasn't completely destroyed yet. Israel wasn't completely destroyed yet. That land is polluted with nude beaches, so-called kosher pig, heathens, homosexuals, bisexuals, lesbians, bestiality, all kinds of freakism going on. All right? They're fulfilling the part of Esau, because that's exactly who they are. They rule everything through their sword. They're trying to basically retrieve the blessing that was not given to them. But technically it was given to them because we're in his blessing now. But the way he's doing this through what? Through the sword. Through his army. That was the blessing given to Esau. So them so-called Jews, their biblical nationality goes back to their forefather Esau, or Edom.
him that goeth away. For he shall return no more, nor see his native country.
Yeah. Now, who's not? That links right up with the curses, man. That links right up with the curses. That's talking about Israel, man. The majority of the elect are where? Here in America, in captivity, in bondage, under New Egypt. And what did it say? Read that again, that last part.
For he shall return no more.
He shall return no more. Why? Because it's going to be inhabited by them bastards, man. Because that's the MO of Esau. If you actually knew the prophecy concerning Esau about his blessing, which we're telling you, there would be no confusion. All right? They stole that land. They stole our heritage. And what did the Lord tell us? The Lord told us that if we didn't keep the commandments, that's exactly what was going to happen. A nation whose tongue we knoweth not was going to pursue us. And that the Lord also called them our enemies, man. And that Esau is basically Jake's #1 enemy. They're the ones suppressing the truth. Because Esau owns everything. The public school systems, okay? These college institutes, these stores, these restaurant chains, all the corporations. All right? So we're still in captivity. The real Israelites are still in captivity, still under slavery. And if you know anything about the curses, it tells you that the curses were going to be upon us for a sign and for a wonder. What's that sign of wonder? Who the real Israelites are. Who the biblical Israelites are. Not to mention the fact that when they do claim to be the people of the Lord, which they're not, clearly, they only claim that there's one tribe. Where's Benjamin? Where's Levi? Then you got these dickhead so-called historians talking about United States is one tribe. The fucking Caribbeans is another tribe.
Britons.
Yeah, and they're breaking them down into the 12th. No, that makes no sense, man. That makes no sense. First of all, the Lord even taught us that they were a people before a place. So what the fuck you talking about? America's one tribe. Fucking this place is another tribe. That don't make no sense, man. So Esau's a damn liar, man. He's the father of lies.
Go to the point. Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Yeah, he was going to bring us into bondage. Because that's what that word in the Greek means. Bondage, slavery. Go ahead. And this is one of the main prophecies that really basically, I don't want to use the word expose, but expose who the real Israelites are and expose them demons that are claiming to be them so-called Jews. It's exposing their bullshit, man.
Yeah, now they were trying to basically erase that from the history books. Slavery happened, that we came over here.
Exactly. I mean, in school, I learned about the transatlantic slave trade. Of course, they didn't go into depth, you know, but they're not going to do that, you know. They're going to teach you how, what, the so-called black man was pursued, and rightfully so, and all that bullshit, man.
Savages.
Yeah, the Native Americans, they were savages. We had to teach them this. First of all, you didn't teach the Native Americans nothing. They taught you how to live over here. They taught you how to hunt. They taught you how to farm. You didn't know shit about this land. And in return, you slaughtered them. You brought that nasty motherfucking pig over here. Gave them all kinds of diseases. You know, and these are things that are on the books. This is the spirit of Satan. Esau, that's the spirit of Esau, Satan. To do these wicked things to their brother, man. To doing it to Jacob. And that's how you know we're the Israelites. Because the Lord told you about how the Lord was going to recompense Edom for what he did to his brother.
It says, and the Lord shall bring thee again into, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With ships, with cargo slave ships. lined up like sardines. And not only Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, okay? Because you had the late 1400s, through conquests such as demons like Christopher Columbus, when they came over here to this side of the world, they were what? Rounding up the different tribes, the Latin tribes, and they were basically selling the different tribes, different Latin tribes as sex slaves. Okay? Because they came over here pursuing gold, okay? And to make up for the lack, they took our labor, because we're the ones who mined all this land till we dropped dead. Okay? And to make up for the lack of the gold, we were transported as slaves. And you got it in Jeremiah? Judah and Israel.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Yeah, this did not happen to the so-called Jews, man. Alright? The motherfucking demons that they are, they never went into cargo slave ships. They were the one, oh wait a minute, Revelations. We were the gift. When you go back to the book of Revelation, you got that? Okay, come, then I won't say no more. Get it. After you read that, go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.